Hi, it's Terry here with the Bushman's Crafts. With the next makers kits that we're putting together and a couple in future, we're going to be doing a fair bit of saddle stitching. Now it's very simple, but I thought I'll upscale it because it's hard to see in the small detail of doing some of this with the wax thread. So I thought I'd upscale it to hopefully simplify it for you. So I've got a bit of corflute, bigger holes, a couple of bigger needles that I've made up just to give you an example of how and probably assist in the way you do it. What I do when I start off, I'd like to go up 2 holes. So if we're going to stitch down this line here, I would start here. I wouldn't start right there. I start here, pull them through evenly, and that's what you've got to do. Have them nice and even. And I come back this way. So my left hand through first, and I'll explain that to you, that the left hand, I'm pulling that left hand thread back and the right hand coming through in front of that. Now we've got to be consistent with that all the way through. Okay, we just pull that and then we proceed down the line. So there goes, I'm pulling the left hand through first, so that comes back towards me and the right hand thread will go in front of that. If you see that, right, so that goes in front of that. So whether you do the right hand or the left hand in front of each, it doesn't matter, but as long as it's the same all the way through. So I'm doing left hand, I'm actually feeding it back, the right hand through, and there we go again, right? Now when you get more proficient at it, you can put your 2 needles all together and all of that, but I'll just keep it basic at the moment. The left hand through, keep that thread back, the right hand then coming through, the right needle coming through to there. And just hold it there. Beautiful. Left hand now, first, right? And now I've got the right hand needle coming through this way. There we are. And keep it taut, and keep it nice and taut as you go. Keeps it nice and neat. Left hand through, holding that thread back with the right hand thread in front of it. There we go. Nice and taut. Left hand, right hand in front. Right, keep that there. Again, left hand in front and right hand through, and there we are there. Now we don't knock this, we don't tie it off or anything, we come back through these stitches here. Now we get a little bit tight, but if you just work your way through it, again the left hand comes through first, there it is, and then we'll bring the right thread through, right? It'll be a bit tight because of the extra thread in there, but we'll get that through. Right, we come back one more. I go left hand first, holding it in nice and tight. Again, it's all about getting it nice and tight and through there. So if you come back 2, if you want to come back 3, that's fine. But see, you're stitching back on itself and it's nice and neat. So if I come back 2 or 3, I like to come back 3. But what I do is then, if you trim that off, you're stitching off. It's got a little hint that I heard was that you put your blade there and just do your thread this way, and that trims it off. Now if you notice that, even with the hay band, which frays easy, see how neat that is? Now that is, hopefully that helps in your saddle stitching. If you just look at those couple of little hints there, and that's your corflute and stitched together with a bit of hay band. So I hope that helps. Now, tooroo from the hut until next time.